$96,174.33 in the last 30 days. Let me go ahead and refresh the screen. Hands up, no editing, no nothing. As you can see, it's right there. Everything moves, same numbers, refresh it again. You know what I'm saying? Hands are up again. You dig what I'm saying? So I did this with an online business that a lot of people aren't really talking about or doing right now. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I do and how I do it. If you wanna try it out for yourself, you can, but I'm just documenting my journey and showing what I do and putting it out there on the internet, you know, I don't know, maybe to inspire somebody, but these are just my results and my results only. You've heard of drop shipping, Amazon FBA, print on demand, and so on. And to be honest, those can be great, you know, businesses to start online, but they take so much effort. When you have to worry about fulfillment and shipping products, it is so disgustingly, you know, stressful. And that's where this online business model comes in, where you just sell simple PDF guides that, you know, Claude AI creates for you, or ChatGPT, or whatever AI you want to use. And I'm going to show you my entire process to being able to generate $96,000 in the last 30 days, selling something as simple as this. It's quite insane, actually. And last video, I said I'll be giving this specific guide to one of you guys. So if you commented on last video, go check your, you know, notifications or whatever, because by the time you're watching this, I did reply to the winner. And maybe next video, I'll give away another PDF guide. So just leave a comment down below. You know, I'll just choose someone random and build your PDF guide to, you know, hopefully help kickstart those of you that want to possibly try this at your own will. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying again that you should try it or whatever. I'm just showing you what I do. And if I can help in any way, then if it's building a PDF guide for one of you guys, maybe, you know, that will be beneficial. But yeah, let me show you the entire process on how I do this. And first thing first is finding this idea right here, the sleepless nights and here, okay? This is something that people obviously, you know, struggle with. And the key to having a good PDF guide is, you know, selling things that are very emotional based, okay? So how do I find these ideas without, you know, pulling out the little hairs that I have left on my hair? You get what I'm saying? I use PDF Trend Lab, okay? What PDF Trend Lab does is it generates ideas based on real search data, so real-time search data, you know, of problems and, you know, issues people are searching to resolve online, okay? So PDF Trend Lab will then generate those ideas, you know, the ones that are good for a PDF guide, this right here. So for example, if I want to come here, do parenting, leave it at 10 and click generate ideas, it's then going to generate me ideas that people are searching for right now. Like they're stressed out about it. They're looking for, you know, solutions. And you're probably thinking, well, if they're Googling it, they're going to find, you know, a solution. No, humans like a packaged deal. You get what I'm saying? They like to feel like, okay, someone has gone through this, or some sort of profession, whatever it is, they want step-by-step packaged solution to their problems. A solution like this, where it's like they've tried everything, but nothing seems like it's working. You can absolutely create something like this. And I personally sell, you know, guides like this between $9 and $27. For this guide, since I'm targeting moms and people with money, you know, I'm gonna sell it for around 27 and above, depending on, you know, how it's converting every time I increase it by $1 or $2, right? So when I started selling this guide, you know, something similar to this guide, I started at $27. So this isn't the exact guide I obviously sold, because obviously you can image search it on Google and find my website. But this, you know, idea and everything came from PDF Trend Lab. Like I said, as you can see, it generates ideas for you. And then, you know, the opportunity scores, if you see something obviously that's green, it makes sense. If you see something that's purple and 75, probably shouldn't, because it's high competition. You know, it has a lot of interest though, but you probably don't want to deal with that, and you want to deal with something that, you know, is in the green, because that means green good. You get what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I did. And this is the exact guide that I saved right here, Sleep Solutions. So it is in fact this same niche, but obviously, like I said, I didn't, you know, sell this exact cover and this exact title format, because you can obviously search it and then copy exactly what I did too. You know what I'm saying? Generate this, but I'm giving you enough. I'm literally giving you enough, all right? I'm giving you all my secrets and everything. So that's why PDF Trend Lab is very vital, in my opinion, in this whole process, because instead of trying to guess and think what are people stressed out about, it'll just give you the ideas right away. You know what I'm saying? You can try any niche you want, or just leave it as is, right? So do other, generate ideas, and it'll literally just pull what people are stressed out about right now. If it's emotional based and stressful, there you go. PDF Trend Lab will package it up as a PDF guide idea. Boom, right there. This is what people are searching to resolve right now online, issues that they're struggling with right now online. And the reason why this is like gold is literally because it's not just gonna pull up anything like how to walk a dog, because that's silly, right? I mean, that's come on. There are a million things. That's not a real issue that's stressful, and you know what I'm saying? But it might pull up something like how to actually leash train, you know what I'm saying? Leash pulling, stop leash pulling, you know, when you're walking your dog. Those are real issues and problems people struggle with, and those are the kind of problems and, you know, issues PDF Trend Lab will find, you know, that people are searching for online in the real time, and then package it up as a, you know, PDF guide idea for you, and then you get something like this that can do something like this. At least that's what I did, and that's what worked for me and works for me. And I'll leave a link to PDF Trend Lab if you want to try it in the description and pinned comment down below. But that's first step. You find what you want, save it, and then the next step is you use Claude AI or any, you know, AI platform, whatever that you want to use, and you use it to, you know, write the entire PDF guide with a prompt like this. Write me a PDF guide titled The Sleepless Nights, and here subtitle The Gentle Guide to Bedtimes That Actually Last, and write the PDF guide in text form here in the chat. And Claude AI will literally generate the entire PDF guide for you. And yeah, like, you know, before you start thinking, oh my God, it's AI based, blah, blah, blah. Where does AI, you know what I'm saying, get the information from? It gets it from real studies, right? Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Once again, for those of you guys that are thinking, oh my God, you see what I'm doing right here? Yeah, I'm pointing to my meat. So you can do that to my meat down there if you think, oh my God, it's AI driven, blah, blah, blah. You got to leverage AI if you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to win. There's nothing unethical or blah, blah, blah about this. I'm just ahead of the curve. That's all I'm going to say. Once again, I'm showing you what I do. You don't have to do it. I'm just documenting it, whether you want to use it for entertainment or you want to use it for inspiration, whatever you want to do with it. Subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving all the sauce on this channel, not selling you a course or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I have a 3-hour course showing you how I do everything for completely free that I put on this channel. So I'll link it at the end of this video, like right here or right here. You can watch that if you're one of those people that, you know, do want to try it. But once again, you don't have to. I'm just showing you what I do. If you like these type of videos where I'm just completely raw and just showing you everything I'm doing or whatever the case is, then like and subscribe, because not a lot of people do stuff like this. A lot of people just make all these crazy edited videos where they're not actually showing you anything that they're doing. And, you know, just, yeah. But at least I'm going to show you the real and show you, you know what I'm saying, real numbers and everything. Once again, refresh. So that way, when you see stuff like this, you're like, wow, this is real. He's not selling a course to, you know what I'm saying, make money in any of that. Of course, with the way my channel is growing, I have affiliates with Shopify and obviously PDF Trend Lab as well. So it's like, yeah, I do get commission from those things. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber. When Mr. Beast sell his, you know, Beast candy and whatever the case is, or everyone is promoting NordVPN, they get paid for that too. It just comes with being a YouTuber, and it comes with, you know, the childhood dream I've always had to become a YouTuber. But I will never promote anything that I genuinely don't use. As you can see, this is Shopify. I genuinely use Shopify. This is PDF Trend Lab. I genuinely use PDF Trend Lab. So those are the things I will only promote. I'm looking for a sponsor, you know what I'm saying? Claude, you trying to sponsor me? You know what I'm saying? Canva. If you're watching this and you try to sponsor me and make me an affiliate, you know what I'm saying, hit my line. I'm down for that. But anyway, so after you have, you know, Claude AI or whatever AI you use, write the entire PDF guide for you, you're simply then going to have it create what I would say is a outline of what your cover should look like, right? So as you can see right here, I said, generate me a cover image for a PDF guide titled, you know, the title, and then for the subtitle as well. And this is what it gave me. And obviously, I respect AI a lot, okay? Because AI, they have a lot of information. They're data driven, and it just makes sense that what AI is saying makes sense due to the data that it collects to make sense. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, whenever I write a PDF guide, I read through it to make sure it's flowing like a human, and I'll do a little bit of fact check if I need to based on what the PDF guide is all about. And if I want to add things, I can do my own further research to then tell it to add those things to the PDF guide itself. You get what I'm saying? But as it is, I already trust it well enough because I've been doing this for over a year now, and I haven't read something that's like, oh my God, this is blatantly wrong, or this is just whatever the case is, right? So when I ask it to design an outline of a PDF cover for me, because the cover is your selling point, okay? This is the first thing people see right here, whether you're doing Facebook ads or whether you have an influencer, talking about your PDF guide while they're promoting it, like, oh, here's this PDF guide. You should, try this out right now because it did this or whatever the case is, blah, blah, blah. People are going to see this right here. So it needs to be as eye-catching as possible, and that's why your title and subtitle and the image you use is so important. And when Claude, gives you an outline like this, take it as law. Like, okay, it thinks this is going to be a good cover, based on what it's seen online so far that people are drawn to. Does that make sense? So then you go on Canva and you design it. Like I said, I'll link a 3-hour course right here that, shows exactly how I design everything and do everything step by step that I'm talking about in this video. So to get this image, I just go on a website called unsplash.com. Okay, so unsplash.com right here. These are free copyright images, okay? And you can just type in whatever, mom sleeping with baby, boom. And then you will see there you go right there. You see a bunch of copyright-free images you can use because when you're selling things online, you need, a license if you're going to be selling things like this, right? And since this is copyright-free, you can use it for whatever, boom, there you go. Now you have something that's designed with a copyright-free image and you own everything right here. And then as far as the pages goes, what Claude AI gives you right here, you literally just copy and paste, as you can see. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. And that's literally how you create a digital product that you don't have to worry about shipping. The customer gets instant download after they purchase. So your customer service is not going to be going insane where you can't keep up with, oh my God, tracking numbers like drop shipping, Amazon, and print on demand. And literally something that simple, $96,174 in the last 30 days. Speaking of sales, how did I get these sales? Well, to get to this point, okay, I'm gonna take you right here, YouTube. Okay, so all you want to do is literally type in your niche, okay? You want to make sure you're in a niche where it gets views and people are actually searching for, and that's why PDF Trend Lab is literally the GOAT. I love PDF Trend Lab because it's not going to give me an idea that isn't, an issue that people are searching for right now. A lot of people, right? So I am in the parenting niche right here with this one. So all I needed to do was find an influencer like this. Look at her, 998,000 subscribers, 242,000 views. Do you see this right here in the description? Promoting a guide. For you guys that think guides don't work, who buys guides when they can, Google it or ask AI? People don't care. When they're going through something, they're willing to give you $9 to $27, even more, for a solution, okay? And some people are gonna be butthurt talking about, oh, you're preying on people's. Hello, that's what business is. Like when you're selling something, you have to sell a transformation, or you have to, like when Kanye West was making this t-shirt right here, do you think I bought it because I needed a t-shirt? I bought it because I wanted to feel, okay? Keyword, feel. When I'm driving a, AMG Mercedes, I'm not buying it because, the AMG Mercedes is gonna get me to point A, from point A to point B better than a Honda Civic. No, I'm buying it because it makes me feel opulent. It makes me feel something. Keyword, feel. So when people are buying a PDF guide, when people are buying a PDF guide, rather than just going on Google and being satisfied with that, is because they want to feel an actual transformation. And when it's being pushed by an influencer, especially a YouTubers, those are the only influencers I specifically use. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't used the Instagram influencer in a while. TikTok, I never use them because their conversion rate, With this YouTuber, she made a 13-minute video, 200,000 views. Do the math. With 200,000 views at like $27 for a PDF guide, do the math. If I'm selling to around 20 people per day from the views here, just 20 people per day. This video was posted months ago. Let's say this video, got all the views within a month. 20 orders per day is all I needed to make $1,000 per day for 30 days. Does that make sense? So if I have this influencer and 5 more influencers doing the same thing, I can easily, you know what I'm saying, make this right here, which I did. $6,000 days. You get what I'm saying? And then when you couple that up with the data that's coming from all of this, the people that are visiting the website, adding to cart and everything, and you use that data on Facebook to do retargeting ads and, create audiences based on the people that, purchased or visited this website, you're talking about $8,000 days. Does that make sense? Like, profit margin well over 60%. Does that make sense? So it's like, yeah, if you're gonna do the marketing for this, Facebook ads is for another time. Save that for later. Start with influencers like this, and it's easy to contact them. You click on her page, and you can see if you go to her About Me, boom, she has an email right here. If she doesn't have it right here, it'll probably be on her Instagram, which she probably has linked somewhere right there. Her Instagram is linked right there. So usually if you can't find it, on their YouTube channel in their About Me, they probably have an Instagram. You can contact them that way or contact them through email. And this is typically what I send them right here. I'm not gonna read this. You can, pause the video and screenshot it, whatever you want. This is just a typical kind of offer that I, use for influencers. But yeah, selling simple PDF guides is the online business that I was able to build using AI, Claude AI, to generate over 96,000 in the last 30 days. I mean, watch this free course to see the step-by-step guides on how I did that, but peace.